Hey everybody, this is RBC from Sports Card Teachers here. I got two Joe Montana 1981 Topps rookie cards here. Just wanted to go over, a friend of mine dropped these off. Just wanted to go over some of what we're seeing when we look at some of these vintage cards. Just give you an idea of value on some of these because, you know, it's all about what you think you can get depending on what kind of grade. Right now, the raw card's going for over $100. PSA 7s somewhere around 175 to 200. PSA 8 somewhere between 300 and 400 and 9. Then you're getting up to about $2,000 to $3,000. And if you get the PSA 10, which I hate to tell you, you don't have the PSA 10, you're somewhere around $50,000. I think the last one sold maybe for about $40K. They're down just a little bit there. So some of the things that we're seeing right off the bat here when we looked at these, obviously we always look at centering first. This one on the right looks really great with the centering if you really take a look at it, especially compared to this one on the left, give you an idea of some of the issues you have with these really small ends. Look at the difference between that top and that bottom centering on there. But as we look further and compare these two, we really see this issue with the difference in the coloring and the white and the vibrancy of it. And that's a big problem that's really hard to gauge with some of these vintage cards, these cards before, say, 1996-ish, when you get down into some of these 80s cards and 70s cards. Really, really difficult to see those real bright white ones. If you zoomed in a little closer, you're going to see a couple dents here, big divot on both sides. On the back of this, and I'm not going to flip them over, I saw like maybe a scratch or two. So at the end of the day, what does that mean? Well, you have a centering issue with one of these, you have a coloring issue, you have surface issues with both of them. At the end of the day, your best case scenario on these cards is going to be a PSA 7. So now you just have to sort of balance out the difference. What am I going to get raw? What am I going to get for the PSA 7? What if I was wrong and it was a PSA 6? And where does that line fall? For me, my advice, I would take these, I would hold them. If I needed to sell them, I'd sell them raw and try to get somewhere between $100 and $200 a piece for them. That's my advice. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed this, please go ahead and subscribe. Thanks again. Bye-bye.